Hello, I'm Austin. Today, Joseph, Qua, and I will be investigating into the Eastern Grey Squirrel. The Eastern Grey Squirrel's taxons are Kingdom Animalia, Phylum Chordata, Class Mammalia, Order Rodentia, Family Sciuridae, Genus Sciurus, Species Sciurus carolinensis, and two examples of kingdom and phylum are human and whale.
The Eastern Grey Squirrel are part of the Animalia kingdom because of these characteristics. They are multicellular, heterotrophic, reproduce sexually, made up of cells that do not have cell walls, and are capable of motion at some stage of their life. These squirrels are also part of the Chordata phylum. Characteristics of this phylum include a notochord, a dorsal hollow nerve cord, pharyngeal slits, and postanal tails.
The Eastern Grey Squirrels are medium-sized tree squirrels. They have fur on their back, ranges from grizzly dark gray to pale gray, may also have red tones. Ears and tail are pale gray to white in color. Some Eastern Grey Squirrels can be covered in black fur due to melanism, which is responsible for dark pigmentation, like the opposite of albinism also occur in squirrels. In many cases, the squirrel is entirely melanistic, meaning a black squirrel is most likely only a melanistic color variant of the Eastern Grey Squirrel. Total length of the squirrel can range from 380 millimeters to 525 millimeters, with the tail being 150 millimeters to 250 millimeters. The average mass is 540.33 grams. Endothermic. They are capable of generating heat. Homoothermic. Sustains a constant body temperature, which is warm-blooded. Bilateral symmetry. Left and right side of the organisms are approximate mirror images that can be divided along the midline. Sexual dimorphism. Sexes are alike when males and females are morphologically different.
Extreme mobility in trees makes squirrels a very difficult target for predators. Squirrels store food during the winter and locates them with either memory or smell. Seed caching activities help trees to spread elsewhere. They are also arboreous, meaning that they live in trees or among trees. Except for during the winter, the Eastern Grey Squirrel is most active 2 hours after sunrise and 2 to 5 hours before sunset. It allows them to stay cool. During the winter, activity peaks only around 2 to 4 hours before sunset.
In general, the males tend to be more active during the winter, while the females are more active during the summer. Squirrels create two types of homes: permanent tree dens and nests made with twigs and leaves, usually around 30 to 45 feet high. Females will nest alone during pregnancy. They are especially aggressive during this time. Squirrels are territorial and have dominance hierarchy, which is social ranks. Squirrels communicate with others using vocalizations and postures, such as tail flicking.
He's making noises!
Oh, yes! Squirrels can emit warning signals to other nearby squirrels. Their adept sense of smell helps the eastern gray squirrels to gain more knowledge about their neighbors. They are able to detect levels of stress as well as reproductive condition just by using smell.
Eastern gray squirrels are naturally located in eastern United States to southern Canada, southern Quebec to Manitoba, south to eastern Texas, and Florida. They have been introduced to British Columbia, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, British Isles, Italy, South Africa, and Australia. Breeding takes place between December to February and March to May. Males will chase females as they come into estrus, a recurring period of sexual receptivity and fertility in many female mammals. Dominant males will get closer to females as they make buzzing noises. When the female is ready, she will lay on the ground. Gestation takes around 44 days and is a process of carrying or being carried in the womb between conception and birth. Females have approximately 1 to 8 young, 2 litters per year.
Young mature in around 10 to 12 months. Average lifespan is 8 to 9 years. Their endangered status is their least concern. Population is increasing. Feeds on seeds, nuts, birds, insects, bird eggs, and fungi.
What's he eating?
It's a piece of bread. He's got a full piece of bread. This guy's been munching. It's like moldy bread. Ew.
It's moldy. That's moldy bread. Eat this.
I don't think that affects them, eh?
No.
Predators are minks, weasels, red foxes, bobcats, gray wolves, coyotes, lynx, and hawks. They are an invasive species in British Columbia. They get rid of native red squirrels by taking their food, eating native birds' eggs, and they compete with mice and voles. They also kill Gary oak trees in British Columbia.
Some interesting facts about squirrels. Despite being solitary creatures, squirrels will raise orphan babies if they can determine that the pup is closely related. Squirrels can be trained by using the acorn reward system to teach them tricks.
This is how close we got, dude.
Right behind you. It's coming up behind you.
Blah 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 blah.